And we are back with some more Let's Play Platinum. In the last part, we finished off pretty much everything we're going to be doing for the rest of the game in terms of Battle Frontier shenanigans into this part. We are going to be doing something that I forgot to do a long time ago. I forgot to, when I was doing my little rock climb shenanigans, here is the only route that I actually forgot to go back to. As you can see, there's an item down there that I didn't even grab. So, I'm going to be grabbing some pretty old stuff I could have done a really long time ago, but I figured that I wouldn't. When I realized that I missed this place, I decided not to come down here right away, just because there's another reason why I'm in Clestic Town in the first place. So I figured I'd just do this now, since it'd be the most efficient way in general to do it. And how do I get down there again? I think I have to go. I should have just went up from thing. Whatever. I battled all you people. Also, there's this place. There's actually two places I forgot. I also forgot to check out that place. I'm gonna get that. Should I get the item first? Doesn't really matter, but. Also, I love this theme, but it's gonna be a direct red surfing theme. Surfing theme's not bad, it's just not amazing. Black and white is the best surfing thing. Then again, what if black and white isn't the best? I believe there's an item up there, and I'm trying to figure out if it's worth it. Might as well. I don't have my dowsing machine on, it's still on the marking map, so I'm still fighting Zapdos, Moltres, and Articuno. I'm gonna try to say that in order for once. Articuno, Moltres, Zapdos. Ah. There's nothing over here? Yes, there is. Is there? Doesn't look like there is. Is it getting? Yes, there is. Metal plate right there. Awesome. When the universe was created, its shards became this plate. Way too many plates say that. Speaking of which, there's another item I forgot that I've got. Yeah, never mind. That's not really spoilers, but I know when I'll grab that. There's a convenient time I can grab that item I forgot too. So. More spoilers. Again, you need a waterfall to come up here, so pretty much after you're close to beating the game, you could have done this, but still, I kind of forgot about it, like I said, so don't judge me. Coming down here, we get this one item that's been eluding us for a while, so it is a Wave Incense. That's it. Boost water type moves, I believe it allows the breeding. No, Sea Incense does a zero. So that thing has no use other than boosting water moves, I believe. If I'm wrong, something will show up on screen. But, yeah. That's it, Wave Incense. We're coming all the way back here with the last HM in the game. That's all they give you. Couldn't even be like a rare candy or something. I really feel like they should make the prizes better for times we have to backtrack and use random HMs in obscure places to get things like that. Especially items that you're teased with being able to see from a long period of time. It's just ridiculous. So you need Rock Climb to come down here. Another HM that you wouldn't have when you first arrived here. So we're going to Rock Climb down here, and we're going to go instantly. I believe there's an item down here, but I may be wrong. There's an item up there, but I'll get to that when I can. So here we have a battle that's okay, fine, let's not skip this, because this is pretty much going to be the last trainer battle of the game, so let's just take in the last of it. A Dragon Tamer is up here, pretty interesting, and he has a seal and everything, because he's fancy and whatnot. I never decided to seal my Pokemon, oh man. The Houndoom, not good matchup. What am I talking about not good matchup? I'm like a million levels higher than it. Even though I'm pretty sure Crunch still won't kill, I'm pretty sure Hippo can't really one-shot me with anything. Oh, it still kills, good. Good job, Houndoom. Not disappointing me and getting very little experience. Good game, Patrick. Sorry it took me so long to actually battle you, but whatever. So yeah, I saw an item over here, and I think it's probably here. Yeah, Shiny Stone. Another one you could use to evolve your Pokemon. So I could have gotten Togekiss a little bit earlier than I did, but still no big deal. It's to note that there was a Shiny Stone there, I guess, because, you know, evolving stuff is good. Last time I heard, that's our main attraction, that house right there. Last item we can get here is a Zinc for special defense. I'm pretty sure generally all our Pokemon are pretty much can't really use vitamins anymore. I'm going to try, but I'm pretty sure vitamins are useless at this point in the game. Yeah, I have a lot of stacked up vitamins that I just really can't use for anything, so. Oh wait, Magnezone got it. Okay, cool. What else do I have? Iron for defense. Also put my Togekiss back in the thing because I needed Rock Climb, so. Magnezone again, I guess. Protein for attack. Houndoom? No? Okay. And I got calcium for special attack. Houndoom? No? Okay. Can I give that to Magnezone? Maybe? Hopefully? Yes, I can. Sweet. What else do I have? I have Carbos. I have 2 Carboses for speed. Houndoom, maybe? I think Houndoom maybe maxed out on EVs then, looks like. I give those Magnezone wouldn't hurt. Then I think Togekiss would appreciate them, but I'm not sure if we can use them. I'll just give him the Magnezone, because why not? End of the game here. Protein's pretty much useless now, because all the, yeah. Even if Togekiss could use it, it's not a physical attacker, so. Main attraction, here we have Grandma Wilma's house, which I don't know if it's any significance, but this person right here will be all, oh, they call me Grandma Wilma. I came out here to hear about myself in a ton of dragon tamers. I can teach the strongest of all dragon moves. Tough Pokemon and Sinnoh. Would you like me to teach you one of your Pokemon? I see, I like your sense of adventure. However, none of your Pokemon with you can now learn this move. She only teaches this move to Dragon-type Pokemon. Even the Pokemon in Mew, which can learn every move in the game, she will not teach it to, because she only will teach it to Dragon-type Pokemon. The move she's talking about is Draco Meteor. I may have explained this move before. It's pretty much just a Dragon-type version of Overheat. 140 base power, 90 accuracy, and a lower special attack after you use it. Awesome move, it does tons of damage. It's kind of a high-risk move and not really good for using repeatedly, but you can't just switch out and use another Draco Meteor. Just have low PP, so if you do have a Dragon-type Pokemon, it's not that much recommended for Pokemon like Garchomp, just because, you know, more of a physical attacker. But and since there aren't that many Dragon types in the game, I guess if you caught a Swablu on this route, I guess it could be used for after you get to Altaria. Again, it doesn't have to have max happiness, just like the move tutor for the ultimate moves. So you have to make sure you have that. And I believe there's not that many Dragon types you can attain in this game. Actually, I think that's it for Dragon types you can attain in the main story of the game. So there really wasn't that much use for that house pre-game, so it's really just a post-game thing to get Draco Meteor for, you know, competitive and whatnot. So I didn't feel like that was that bad that I forgot to point that out after you get Rock Climb. But after you get Rock Climb, you can go over there and, you know, Draco Meteor some bitches up into Hizzy, so, you know, awesome move. So yeah, like I said before, I do have some business here in Clestic Town. And that's, do you remember, this place is kind of nostalgic now. You know, you got the Shrine, a Celebi, you got your cool things that we know are dialga and palkia, which showed up on Spirit Pillar or whatnot, you know, because I was trying to capture them, but Giratina stepped in and did stuff. That was a while back now, so, you know, come back here to try to, you know, remember some memories. Nothing really happened here. We did battle Cyrus, I guess, and that was kind of cool. Nothing really too much of note here. There is no hidden items, surprisingly. I didn't hide anything over here. It's pretty interesting. Remember the statue of the 3 legendary beings, which you have now all captured. Uxie, Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf, or Uxie. I'm not sure if it's Uxie or Uxie. I think the anime said Uxie, but yeah, just bringing up good times. You can even look at the statue. It's you again! Dude! Give me my time! Okay, this isn't time for that. This is serious business. This cave painting. It's always been described this way. The light from the crater represents either Dialga or Palkia appearing at Spirit Pillar. The 3 lights surrounding it, as if were thought to be Uxie, Mesprit, and Azelf. May I continue? Sure. But then I realized that there are another way of interpreting this. Could this triangle of lights actually represent the different trio? Could they be Dialga, Palkia, and Giratina instead? And the large light in the center does represent something else. What could you be talking about? Well, could it be the creature that created this world of ours? Might continue a little bit longer. I'm interested now, go ahead. Thank you for listening to my theory. Do you know of the ancient plates that they found all over Sinnoh? One of them had this engraved on it. 2 beings of time and space set to free from the original one. I believe I did mention that plate before. I think this quote too points to the presence of another Pokemon. A Pokemon even more powerful than Dialga or Palkia. Does that sound plausible to you? I'm not quite sure how Giratina fits into this scheme of things, but it's said that into the distortion world neither nor time nor space were stable. I think that tells us something about Giratina, the only Pokemon there. It must have been as powerful as Dialga and Palkia, the rulers of time and space. But in some way, though, Giratina has the power of opposite of it. Sorry about the look up there. Sorry about that. A little bit of interruption there. I'm sorry this is so long. May I continue one last bit? Again, I'm really interested, Cynthia. Continue. I still have my title back, but yes, continue. A long time ago, I wonder what sort of person painted this. Dialga's Roar Time, Palkia's Spatial Rend. To people back then, those Pokemon really must appear to rule over time and space. Seeing them must have shaken people to their very core. His painting represents those feelings of awe, wonder, and everything else. It passed that memory into countless people and eventually becoming a myth. That's what I must believe as a researcher of myths. I think that I let myself get carried away and talk for far too long. I'm sorry, and thank you. Let's meet again. Oh, we will, Cynthia. Still want my title back, but that was an awesome story and a lot of speculation there. Kind of hinting to a lot of cool Pokemon that Hitting to an event that was never actually released in Platinum, Diamond, and Pearl, which is the Azure Fruit event. Which, why did they release it? Why? Why do they hate us? Why? Why did they release that event? I hate it. So yeah, that was a little thing that is not required at all for what I'm actually about to do. But at the same time, it's really important that it's actually just a really cool general theories and whatnot. She's a myth researcher. She's not just the champion of Sinnoh. So what we want to do is come into this house. This is Cynthia's house. It's not Cynthia's house, duh. Ugh. Cynthia's house is the big one, obviously, because even though she's supposed to come from a poor town, she has the biggest house in the town because she's, you know, champion and whatnot. And, you know, remember this book? This book had, when Pokemon is born intelligence among us, we have the emotions, the intelligence, and the willpower, which refers to the legendary beings. We talk to her grandmother here, and she'll be like, oh, look good. You did some research of your own science. Your own since this spot has troubled you since the last time. Mt Coronet's acting up. It's had me very concerned, too. Mt Coronet's in trouble again, apparently. Well, then that's what I found into the shrine. This book is quite old. Let me read it a bit for you. The bearer of the shining adamant orb summons dialga to Spirit Pillar. The guardian of the Pokemon of time, the answer shall call. The bearer of the shining lustrous orb summons palkia to the Spirit Pillar. The Pokemon that binds spatial dimensions will answer the call. It seems that people long ago met with both dialga and palkia, the Pokemon of time and space. Interesting. Where do we get these orbs? I sure haven't seen them around town. I've pretty much gotten every item in this game. So, might as well head over to the Spirit Pillar. I mean, we haven't been there in forever, so, you know, maybe we'll run into it by accident. Who knows? So what we're going to do is... well, this is a good way to do this, because this is another place I didn't explore, and I kind of want to do this in the right way. Let's think about this. Okay, I'm going to do that first. Okay, fine. Alright, I'm going to go to the nearest city first. This is, you know, as we know, the entrance from... entering from another city will not get us to Spirit Pillar. This will just bring us straight to Snow Point City. But there's another area that I want to show off real quick, so I'm gonna do that. So yeah, excuse me. No Pokemon. Yeah, good. And now I can just repel up into Sizzy for Sizzy. Alright, I don't know why I was quiet when putting on the repel. Maybe I'm just gonna cut that out. Okay, I'm gonna cut it out. Future Tyler, cut out the repel use because you're being quiet during it. Lots of, you know, general HM usage, which, you know, is so fun. We love using HMs mandatory to cross areas. It's so much fun. Oh, how did I miss this? How did I miss this escape rope? I want to go back to when I passed this place and see if I honestly, that was, like, really visible. But then again, I guess, because my camera kind of sucked back then, so I was using that old camera, the visibility in games was kind of terrible. Maybe that's why I didn't see it. But yeah, I remember when I came down here, when I was first going up to the thing, it was foggy here, and I didn't bring my, my Tropius, or whatever defogger I had at the time. And therefore, I kind of just sped through this place and not really explored or talked too much about it, which is kind of weird because there was a little mistake that I made when researching bios and whatnot. Because, I don't know how, this lake is similar to a lake in Ruby and Sapphire, where every single day, in this entire lake, and I didn't even explore this place because I just ran straight through so much of items here that I don't have while I'm picking up these up. I'm going to talk about this light clay, which doubles the, not doubles, it increases the turns of light screen reflect from 5 turns to 8. More so useful competitively, but it is a thing that you can grab. But yeah, and here you can find the Pokemon Feebas. Yeah, and you can find this Pokemon pre-National Dex in Platinum. Because in Diamond and Pearl, you had to use the Super Rod to find it. But in this game, and you could have used the good rod or the old rod, you still would have found it, which I didn't know. I still assumed it was Super Rod, just like in Diamond and Pearl, which is why I never went over this Pokemon's bio. So, yeah, Feebas, bio, go. So every single day in this water, the 4 fishing spots you can find Feebas in will change. So pretty much you just have to go in and check every single spot until you find a Feebas. The spot that will have Feebas in will have, I believe, a 30% chance of encountering it. So you will have to check the same spot like 4 or 5 times just to make sure that Feebas isn't in that spot. And then move on to the next spot until you're able to find a Feebas. So the method of finding Feebas will be very tedious. It can take anywhere from like 10 minutes to even hours because this water has a lot of tiles in it. It won't be very easy to find, but if you can find one, Feebas is an amazing Pokemon. Probably the best water type you can get in this game, probably second only to Gyarados. Great HP, amazing special defense, and takes hits amazingly. Its ability Marvel Skills also comes in very handy, so it can turn like a bad situation into a better one with an extra defense boost. But yeah, there's nothing I can really say that's anything bad about Maltix. It's one of the best water types in the game, so if you can obtain one, it will be highly recommended that you do use one. Another interesting thing about Feebas is that it can learn TM moves, so it isn't as bad as Magikarp is, where it can have a decent moveset, so you can use it decently before it evolves, so there's that to deal with. And to note that to evolve, you have to give it max beauty, so you do have to use the Poffin method and create some berries and turn them into Poffins to max out Maltic's beauty. So that will max out Feebas's beauty and then level it up to get to a Maltic stage. So it isn't the easiest thing to level up, but if you can manage it, if you are decent at mixing Poffins and you do have the right amount of berries, one of the best water types you can attain. So it's highly recommended for that regard. So there's really nothing wrong. It's one of the best water types out there, pretty much. So yeah. I kind of feel bad that I actually forgot about that Pokemon's existence. Dang, it's really awkward that I didn't know about that you actually could get that Pokemon, but yeah, so that's the thing. Just gonna get all the items here now, since for completionist sake, I just want to get them because I can. Maybe this will be nothing half interesting, except for just, a few rides. I believe this is. Let's see if this is a full restore. This is a full restore. I know this game way too well for my own good. So, is it a full restore? It's a full restore, my goodness. How did I remember that too, my goodness. I can't believe it was actually a full restore. And I think that is a TM. Maybe it's a TM. I'm gonna guess again. Probably wrong though. I think I have most of the gettable TMs in this game. I don't know what to guess for this one. I want to say TM though still. I have a feeling it's a TM. Maybe let's see if it's a TM. Nope, it's a soft sand, which will boost ground type moves by the standard 20% to 1.2, so there's that, and I believe that's all the items you can obtain in this area. And again, I feel really bad that I forgot about this area when I was going through here. I just facepalmed so much watching myself just run through this area in the fog, and then like, yeah, skipping everything, and I want to say there's another item down here in the corner here, but no, there is not. Okay, cool. And I believe there's another cave that I could have explored that I just kind of skipped over as well, because I knew where I was going. It's just that I was in a rush, I think. Again, I'm making excuses for myself, but whatever. I believe there's no place you can go here, or maybe I was wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. So it just empties out back to where I was before, so that was the other place of Mt Coronet we want to explore. So let's go to where we should be. Oh my god, I am resisting the temptation to stay here longer. I don't want to leave the music. No, Route 216. Okay. Enough crying aside. Another thing I want to do. I know it's kind of weird for me. I'm just kind of now scrambling to do everything that I always wanted to do in this game, just to make sure that it's a complete let's play at the end of the day. This is the post game, so trying to make sure I get everything done. Something I didn't mention, which was kind of lame in the Amity Square. I don't know why I forgot about this too. Another thing that I really facepalmed though, we finally get to see what Torterra looks like outside, which is really neat. So that's pretty awesome. Is that this little island thing right here? It's shaped exactly like Sinnoh, which is really cool. And I forgot the item here too, which is ridiculous. And it's TM43 secret power. I missed the TM right there in the face. I see this like little raised area is obviously representing Mt Coronet and the split in the east and the west sides about the Gastrodons and whatnot. Up there would be Snow Point City where the flowers are, ironically, and this, would be like the Elite Four and whatnot. And, I mean, the Pokemon League and such. So yeah, it's shaped like Sinnoh, which is really cool with the mountainous area. I thought that was a really neat touch, and that was awesome. Secret power. It's really, I think it's a 70 base power, I believe. I'm not sure if it's physical or special, because I'm gonna check, because I'm not sure, and I can't access my bag when I'm in the Amity Square. I'm not, I have to go all the way out, really? That's weird. Like I was saying, I'm not sure if it's physical or special, which is really weird for me, because I don't remember using this move in Is it physical? I think it's special. It's physical. I thought it was physical. But even though I said I thought it was special, I'm such a liar. 70 base power, like I said, physical, normal type move. Has a chance to paralyze and has a chance to confuse depending on where you are. It has a different chance of doing different things. Its animation will change depending on where you are, but its attack it'll still be the same move, unlike... What's the other move? Secret power? I mean, it's similar to like what's the other move? I think it's secret power. I don't know, but it's the 70 base power physical normal type move, and it's just generally not good because it's inferior to strength, it's inferior to return, it's just not that good of a move in general. So not going to be recommending it much for that reason. However, Repel on. If I didn't, that was pretty lucky. I think I do though. So I don't know if I do. I'm going to check right now. I'm going to put on one now, because not being a part of systems and whatnot. Why am I here? Let's go back over here. That's it. This is the last area where I need repels on, so it's kind of big to see if I will be able to have my goal to not use any more repels for the rest of this game, so that's gonna be a thing. Things being things. Old times. So what kind of games have people been playing lately? I know recently, like, I realized that, because I was on a weird, I don't even know why, I never actually ever got to talk about Skyward Sword during anything ever, which makes me, like, so disappointed. Love the game, probably my favorite Zelda game, not quite sure yet. Majora's Mask is still, like, really not wanting to let go of the position of my favorite Zelda game, but love Skyward Sword, it's an amazing game. One of my favorite Zelda games. It's I don't know, it's just such an intelligent game. It just, like, I was actually playing Majora's Mask again. I just realized how boring combat is now. It's like, all I'm doing is pressing the B button. Why was this a thing? It's just so mindless. To actually think about your opponents, how every single enemy in that game, in and of itself, is like a puzzle. It's just really cool in Skyward Sword. So I really like the game for that reason. So that I also picked up No More Heroes the other day. Which is why I used the song. I think I used the Normal Hero song in one of my speeds up into Battle Frontier. Really love that game. And yeah, it's awesome. I only picked it up because it was like $15, and I've heard so much about it, so I finally got to play both games. And yeah, both games were $15. It was freaking steal. I didn't think those games would be so cheap, which is why I picked up the games in the first place. So that's the main reason why I got them. And man, oh man, those games are awesome. And I love their kind of satire-ish feel. They're just making fun of things in general. I don't know, it's hard to explain why No More Heroes is such a good game, but just the fact that it is awesome. Anyways, here is the place where we want to go. Down here, I think I may have talked about this area before. I may have talked about this waterfall and how we can't come up and now be important later. So coming up here into this little secret-ish kind of place, in this little alcove, repel wears off perfectly there, which is kind of awesome. We find 2 items. First of all, in the middle we actually have a hidden item, is a stone plate. We have in the back of the plate, the power of the defeated giants infuses this plate. So yeah, it's another plate down. So to the left of me, we have the adamant orb. Yes, just like that. And as you would assume to the right of me, we have the lustrous orb. So like Cynthia's grandmother told us, is that if we were bearers of both orbs, that we may be able to encounter dialga and palkia. Pretty cool. I mean, Diamond and Pearl people got to encounter bearers. Why can't we get both? Because this is the third game. The third game we should be able to catch both. Because that's what cool kids do. So yeah, now that we have that, let's just head to the top and see what happens. It's gonna be pretty cool. Did I get the item in here? Probably did. I wouldn't. Maybe I don't know if there is an item in there, because I don't know if I even bothered to come in. I probably did just to show it off. Stop talking about your past self, Tyler, that you don't remember, because that was a long time ago. So, coming up here, there's another thing that I remember talking about. I just want to see if I got the item. I didn't get the item up here. Wow, see, I knew I was sloppy. Star piece there, sell it for money, exchange it for shards. There's no item there, right? Oh, there is! Wow, energy root. Dang, I am on a roll with hidden items right now. Yeah, I think that's 200 HP and decreases happiness, so... yeah, I think that's what that one does. Great. Now I'm going all hold and and checking all these for hidden items. It doesn't really matter. Yeah, that was the place we can catch up, so I remember that. So yeah, I think when I came up here, I probably mentioned the waterfall last time. So talking about No More Heroes again. No More Heroes was such an awesome game. I love that game. Awesome music. One of the best musics I've ever found. And yeah, great soundtrack. Awesome story and lots of rides. And in both games, I have to say that both had generally disappointing final bosses. More so, No More Heroes 2 had such a disappointing final boss. And in terms of that, it was just kind of lame. Not easy. Well, it was easy in a sense that No More Heroes has this issue with having bosses that are hard in the wrong way. I remember coming in down here, I remember talking about how this place would kind of be important later. But it's not really important. It's just another place I can show off. And for that reason, I'm going to do it. There were Galactic members last time we were here. And I believe there'd be someone blocking off an entrance out there, which I'm not going to rant about the precarious rock smashes, but yeah, like I say, No More Heroes 2 had like some pretty disappointing bosses in the sense that they were kind of unfairly hard. A good example of that is New Destroy Man, I guess. I don't say New Destroy Man's unfairly hard. It's just kind of irritating after you kill the first one. So yeah, coming up here, we're actually going through a mini loop thing. First of all, we have TM02 Dragon Claw here, 80 base power, physical dragon type move. Awesome, more dragon stuff for your dragon friends. Pushing this rock back, we'll go into a loop I if you remember this place, we just kind of went through here. This is where, if I go left, I'll go back into another city. Which I wouldn't do because then I get trapped. But yeah, this is back. We just came full circle and I got this item right there. Remember that? So yeah, I don't want to actually leave because then the strength boulder will come back. And then we'll be able to go backwards and then have to go all the way around to get to where I need to go. So, with that out of the way, headed up to Mt Coronet. I think this is going to be a kind of interesting place to end things off. So next time on Pokemon Platinum, we will continue scaling Mt Coronet and see what awaits us at the top. Will it be legendary Pokemon? Will it be, I don't know, not legendary Pokemon? Will it be a Chatot? In some ways it will be, but we'll talk about that when we get there. So I'll see you guys then. Dead end, really?